Happy Sunday, everyone. So I'm taking a look at Tesla chart heading into tomorrow's session. Tomorrow is going to be the first trading day of 2022. So with that being said, one of the reasons why I'm going to be watching Tesla has, came off that bottom range ever since we lost the 50-day moving average, came down to the 100 in that lower linear regression channel. That we can see right in here. If I pull up my drawing tool in between this time, we did have a nice bounce off of this area and a nice 5-day push higher with the overall market on the triple Qs and the SPY. So with that being said, we did go into last week, which is also the last trading week of 2021. And we kind of sold off back down into that 50-day moving average. So could we just be setting up for a bull flag here and waiting to just break out above these levels? I'm going to give us a couple of different pivots that we can look at. Tesla did report these delivery earnings, and they did beat expectations by 13%. I believe it was 308,000 versus like an estimated 260, 275, something like that. So I know there's going to be a lot of traction. If you do currently, or you have in the past traded Tesla, you know that this thing can whip around like an absolute, rock star. So with that being said, what we really need to focus on here with Tesla is, what do we do down here at this bottom range? What do we do down here at this 50-day moving average? Do we hold this range and bounce up, or do we lose this range and kind of sell off that news of those deliveries? So with that being said, 1052 is the line in the sand that I have to the downside, with an initial price target to the short side of around 1035. That's going to be the 20-day moving average, along with this rising 10-day moving average down here at around 1022. However, I think that if we can take out Friday's highs, which, let me draw a trend line here. If we take out Friday's highs, let me make this green just so I know this is going to be previous day's high of around $1,081. This is going to be also reclaiming the short-term sentiment on the 5-day moving average. Over 1081, 1082 is going to give us an initial pop to around $1,095. We were having some a little bit of problems with getting rejected at that area on the previous day, which was on Thursday's trading session on the 30th of December. So scalpers, day traders, right off the open, if we can take out 1081, right, which is still around 30 points higher. So we're going to have to kind of let's see what pre-market does. Right now we do have the NASDAQ 100 up 87 points in the futures market. Again, futures market just opened up about an hour ago. So, I mean, just coming into this week, generally speaking, January, we get a continuation of the bull rally. With that being said, we could see a little bit of a bounce tomorrow on Monday in the overall markets, just due to the fact that we had 1, 2, 3, 4 downward days of selling, along with Tesla having these delivery numbers, I think can be extremely bullish. So again, we can't just jump in right off the bat. We got to see what the pre-market does. We have to see how this opens up. We need to absolutely hold this 1052 zone, hold this 50-day moving average area. Give enough time for this 20 and 10-day moving average to really catch back up. But if Tesla can really start catching a bid over 1081, okay, I know that that's far away. Maybe this comes on Tuesday, maybe it comes on Wednesday. But if Tesla can start catching a bid over 1081, we are going to have a very, very quick move into that 1090, 1094, 1095 range. So for all you scalpers out there that are playing options, especially you guys who are playing options, in the money, at the money, just one strike outside the money, these contracts can move significantly, $200, $300, $400, $500, $600, $1,000 very, very quickly on a 5, 10, 12 point move on Tesla. Just the volatility in this thing can whipsaw this around. Make sure you have a clear trading plan of attack for a stop loss. I think if we're going to hold this for a little bit of a macro trade, this 50-day moving average, this $1,052 is going to be our line in the sand. If we lose that, we're out of the trade. If we're going to swing this, we're going to use 1052 as a stop. As long as we're trading over 1052, we're going to continue to hold this long. First price target is going to be right here at this linear regression. That's around 1106. Normally with Tesla, these are big round whole numbers, 1,000, 800, 900, 1100, 1150. these whole numbers with Tesla are always pretty significant. So just wait to see what we do in this 1100 range. But if we do snag some shares or we snag some contracts and we're looking to swing Tesla along, as long as we stay over 1050, I'm comfortable holding over 1050. First price target around 1100. And then if we do take out this tricky area that we've had in the past, you know, anywhere between 1115, 1120. As soon as we get a daily close over this 1120, we are going to start probably back testing some of these previous highs here, going with the 1160, 1170, and then these all-time highs here of 1243. But if you know anything about Tesla, once this thing starts to really get going, it only takes 2 to 3 days for it to put in a 100-point move. So you definitely want to take advantage of that. Now, to the downside, if we do get continued selling pressure, I think a potential good entry could be around that 1034 and 1026 range. So if we do continue the downside and continue that confirmation below the 50-day moving average, below 1050, let's look for a snag on a possible bounce play at around 1030 or 1026. I do think that this chops around a little bit tomorrow and then probably explodes through 1081. Any close over 1081, I'm confident holding into Tuesday or starting a scalp on Tuesday's session above Monday's highs. I hope that helps, guys. Also, if you want 2 free stocks by putting $100 in your Webull account, I do have a referral link. That link is down in the description box below. Also, join my Discord completely free. I do also have a paid section. I do kind of daily watch lists, kind of videos like this, but more one-on-one help intraday. Also subscribe to the channel. That's completely free to do. Give me a thumbs up. That's completely free to do. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys think about Tesla. That is also free to do. So with that being said, I will see all of you guys who are in the Discord tomorrow. And for the rest of you guys on YouTube, I will see you guys all in the next YouTube video.